So we're gonna make your own song. We're gonna make your own song. Yeah. I actually, as an ex-teacher, I brought pens and everything for you all. So you have an activity to do. You have an activity to do. Would you pass this? Just pass one more. And I also have pens and stuff. Anybody already have it? Here. Nice. Yeah. So you have a little activity. So in only 3 lines, I want you to write about some strong memory you have. Actually, just a memory. It could be your daily routine if you want. But you have to write 3 lines about it. Write 3 lines about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like a full sentence?
No, not a sentence. Not a sentence.
Oh.
This is an English class. But it could be a line, like as in like one word if you wanted. Like a poem. Just 3, like for example, something that's been on my mind lately is how much I love makgeolli. Makgeolli. You know makgeolli. Yeah. I love makgeolli. Oh really?
Oh,
I love that name. It's so cute. So I might say like, oh makgeolli. That's one line. Oh makgeolli.
Can we make it to the tune to O Tannenbaum?
If you want.
Makgeolli.
You can have the tune in your head.
How you make us all so drunk.
You basically already got all your lines ready. So I like oh makgeolli. And then rice, noodle water. And I saw you have to need to make makgeolli. I like to source my lyrics from Wikipedia, by the way. So if you're ever looking to like alert me to the authorities or whatever, just link the Wikipedia article about what I wrote about my song. Probably get me in trouble.
If you need the inspiration from makgeolli.
Oh, I love it. How is it? Your cat makgeolli and mine pokari would be nice friends.
Oh.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can we have a cat meetup? I don't have a cat. I don't think the cats would like it, but.
Yeah. So I started making homemade makgeolli, and so I just wrote oh makgeolli, rice, noodle water. I love it so much. So you could do whatever you think is a line. Just do that.
Okay.
So this has been on my mind lately, making makgeolli. So write 3 lines about how you feel, or what you did, or some strong memory. It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to rhyme, but rhyming is great. Rhyming is great. In advance, I'll tell you. The tune we're gonna do is just. That's what we're gonna do. Smooth will inspire you. So 3 lines about anything. Oh makgeolli, rice, noodle, and water. I love it so much. This is my jam club. This is what we do all the time. So let's write 3 lines about something you're thinking about these days. Anything. It can be as simple as you want, or poetic if you want. This is not very poetic, but I think it's nice. O Tannenbaum. How does it go? O Tannen. How does O Tannenbaum go? It doesn't really work for this melody.
Yeah. I drink too much of thee.
How much? How much too much of Actually, one of my favorite things to do at home is just sit and strum like one chord progression for a really long time. That's how I learned how to play ukulele. I never taught this. I just did it at home. So you can just, if you're a guitar player, if you're a keyboardist, you just sit and just play the same thing over and over again, and then when you're tired of it, play something new. Or even if you're just like, you just do whatever, I shake the shaker, it's just fun. And that's what I hope that you'll feel not afraid to use music to express yourself.
Why do you think people are more self-conscious about music?
I am so self-conscious about music, actually. I am so self-conscious about my voice, because I don't really have a typical like voice, like a singing voice. If someone asks me, can you sing? Of course I would say, like, of course I can. Are you a good singer? I wouldn't say I'm a good singer, but I was always really, really worried and nervous about like singing in front of people. As a kid, obviously we're not, but like I think that we're nervous because it's exposing ourselves in a way, like the structure about it almost is inviting people to criticize your structure. Like I mentioned, a funny comment that I got about my music. I felt empowered by it, but they said it sounds too much like nursery rhymes, a nasal American recording with a guitar in the kitchen. I was like, that's exactly what I want my music to be. I love that. But like if I were
achieved.
exactly, like, wow, that's so perfect. That's exactly like I think that everybody can understand. Like, oh yeah, a nasal person recording with a guitar or a ukulele, recording in their kitchen. Like anybody can do that.
I see, that's where I feel like when people get nasty about like comment, usage or criticisms.
There's a really funny story. So I shared my music on the Reddit subreddit Tweet. You know, does anybody know what Tweet Pop is? Tweet Pop is a kind of music that is overly simplistic, like a simplistic.
Form, just add water,
Yeah,
simple lyrics.
really simple. Like the essence is like everything is simple and cute. And I felt like, oh, I must be too tweet for them because the person I thought it was really funny because the person answered like directly like, oh, this is just it's a bad batch of songs by a nasal American. I thought it was really funny, and I think that we're scared of being criticized because when you put structure to something, like you made this. Like even if you're just singing, like you're doing something that is opening yourself up to being criticized, whether it's sharing something you wrote, whether it's showing someone a picture you drew, singing, even if it's not even your own song. It really opens yourself up to criticism. And I think the most important thing, like the Artist's Way book that I've been reading, now this is my criticism of the book. It talks a lot about how you should like not cut people out of your life, but like distance yourself from people who criticize you. But I feel like we should kind of embrace it because the people who do criticize you are people who are worried about themselves as well. Like if you criticize someone, like someone's food, for example, if you're a person making food, you're not going to criticize someone because you know what it was like to make bad food. So I think that we need to embrace the bad criticism, not as a way to get better, but as okay, yeah, I get it. Oh, it's bad for you.
Not
It's
as
nice for
much.
me, yeah.
I would say though, I think what she was getting at though was like the toxic negative criticism. I think there's a difference of being like, like I liked your song, but you know, like the lyrics you were kind of versus like, that's awful and terrible. Why do you think you're making music who you think you are? I think she was getting at.
And I think
You're away from the latter.
Yeah.
She calls them crazy makers.
in the book though, there's kind of people in your life. And like, no, I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who would say like, yo, you suck, and the things that you make suck. I don't
You're lucky then.
I don't know anyone who would say that. Like,
You've already cut them out. Good.
yes. But like, if someone said that, like, they're not someone who I would be around normally anyway. Maybe it's just my unlucky in that case. But like, if my parents said that, I wouldn't show them my stuff because I don't want to hear it. So I'm not necessarily distancing myself, but I wouldn't even like bother like showing them because I wouldn't want their approval in that case. But I guess it's case by case basis because someone may really want their approval. Yeah, but in that case, I think you have to embrace it. Embrace it not in the sense that like, oh yeah, I am bad and I'm never gonna do it again. But like, this person thinks I'm bad, but I don't don't think I'm bad, 'cause I think you should be your biggest fan. I like to organize and see statistics about things. And statistically, I am my biggest fan. So you all do Spotify. If you ever use Spotify, you get the Spotify, what is it called at the end of the year? Spotify Unwrapped, maybe? Wrapped. You can see who you've been listening to. I'm constantly the Shadow Cafe's #1 top listener statistically. So I think embracing their art, because again, this goes back to like what you're doing with artists. What kind of, who are you making this music for? Are you making it for content? Are you making it for?
There's a great quote that I think I used last time. You're here to make music, not applause.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. And I think that people can get really discouraged when they're playing. So I played live concerts, and when I played, the audience was really together with me. And the second one I played after that, the following one, the audience was totally ignoring me. And I felt like I was enjoying myself, but some other people who were watching were kind of mad. They're like, those people were not really listening to you very well. And I'm like, who cares?
Did you enjoy what you were doing?
Yeah, I just like playing. Yeah, and hopefully you all will like it. Well, I see some of you wrote some really long things. So can you tell me first of all, what did you write?
Aaron, you go.
Do it.
Yeah,
Say it.
I'm
ready. I've got my song. And the title of the song, it's got a title.
I love this.
Wow.
The title is 2:30.
Got it.
This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Okay.
Is it being recorded?
Actually, you could just speak, and then actually the hardest part of making a song is the melody. To be honest,
Oh, okay.
I think that's the hardest part. But if you want to just speak it,
I feel really self-conscious. Shall I sing it?
You
Go
gotta
ahead and
sing
sing
it.
it or speak it?
You want to sing?
just sing.
Holy shit, girl.
I feel really flustered. Well, let's do it quick. Come on. Okay, Gotta go to the dentist, 'cause my tooth decayed. But I'm scared to go to the dentist, and I might faint. Oh no! It's too bad.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
Aaron, I had a feeling you were going to dump
I
out
know.
Walmart.
Oh, I love that.
Beginning with the
Oh,
title.
I know.
All I
You're
do
doing.
every day is make my normal words into songs.
That was amazing. Awesome. I'm really gonna do that for work now. You guys are really helping. This is therapy for my
Yeah,
work.
it is.
Music
Aw.
is
Therapy.
therapy. Any meeting with a terrible person, I'm like,
Mhm.
do
Make it
it.
I love this. Creates like this washing effect though. Like it's like, yeah, it sounds like a terrible experience, but it kind of just releases laughter about it.
Yeah.
Dentist. Oh no.
That's it. Because you can read a sad book and you're like, wow, that's always sad no matter how you read it. Whenever you're making a song, you could just go back to it. Wow, that's really funny. Even though in retrospect, I love that. That's so good. Oh, that's lovely. And that's the conversation. You're like, hey, speed it up. Because whenever you're making music with someone else, it's a conversation. You want to respect each other and you speed it up. So let's speed it up. Yeah, I love it. Wow. That's a hard act to follow though.
I know.
Sorry. Actually, if you want to just read your thing if you don't feel comfortable singing yet.
Singing. Here you
It's
go.
not funny.
Here you go. It's not funny as yours.
It's not gonna be fun.
Okay. Alright, I think I can do it. What's the title?
Untitled. Number one.
Untitled. Every fucking morning.
Oh, I like it.
Okay. Can you do it a little bit faster? Walking cheese and he always says to me, I wanna jump on everybody and poop in the bushes under the trees. Bird.
Oh, this is a really sad.
This is her dog. This is her dog. That
Every day.
captures
I wanted to-
cheese so
I
well.
wanted to write more lines about, I was like, because he likes to look at people and do this tantalizing dance to call them over, and they're like, I don't even know who you are.
That's amazing.
I know, so I could write a whole book on his mating calls to humans.
I love this.
Yeah.
Don't even know who you are. I like that so much.
Please.
So many good songs are about cats and dogs. So many good songs
So
about
many
cats and
good
dogs.
songs. I know, right? Yeah.
I love that. What else did you all write about? What did you write?
You
We're all
got this.
looking
You
at
got
you
this.
right
You got
now.
this.
What did you write about? Do you want to sing it now or just speak it?
I'm not gonna sing mine, you can sing yours too.
Do you want to speak it or sing it?
I don't know what I'm maybe reading.
No worries. You can sing. What is the first line of your? What's your first line?
The alarm goes off at 10.
The alarm goes off at 10. What's your second line?
Close my eyes.
The alarm goes off at 10 and I close my eyes. What's that?
Suddenly midday.
One more time.
And suddenly it's midday.
Suddenly it's midday. Suddenly it's midday. So, what is it? The alarm goes off at. I have a terrible memory. I'm sorry. I close my eyes. Suddenly it's midday. I love that. I feel that all the time. I've been on night shift at my job lately, so this happens to me constantly. I wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, yes. Because when I say night shift, I don't mean like until 6 a.m. Like I get off at midnight. But I constantly feel like, yes, it's 6 a.m. I'm ready to get up. And then I'll close my eyes and it's midday.
The universe.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I promise I will not steal your songs. That's really nice. I like that. Thank you very much for sharing. That's definitely in line with the kind of songs I like to listen to and make. I like that about sleeping. All our greatest songwriters are writing about sleeping, I think. Yeah. Just thinking, I have a couple people who have not yet spoken or sang their songs.
You're smiling, so I think you're ready.
I will just read it. I wrote pineapple and peach. Don't know what I like, so I chose coconut.
Pineapple and peach. I don't know what I like, so I guess I'll just choose coconut. I like that so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ah,
I like that.
I love this. This is so good.
Oh, beautiful.
I like this because this is what the whole point of songwriting is getting your feelings out. Because I don't know, I would never say that like, I wouldn't tweet it even. But like whenever you're singing it feels so natural. It sounds so natural. And everybody's like, oh yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, what did you all write about?
You right here?
Sure.
Honestly.
Okay. I'm on the hunt. Every time will I find it. Where the good book's at.
That's actually that actually works really well with the rhythm, just like the speaking with your stress with it. Could you do that one more time?
No.
When I wrote the end, I was like, it's a rap. I was thinking.
I'm on the hunt. Every time will I find it? Where the good book's at? I don't know. So I'm on the hunt. I like that so much. Is this from a specific experience?
Right now, okay. When I have a good book, I'm probably 300% happier. And a lot of the books that I like are long, like 600 pages. So it'll take me like some time. But when I'm in between and I'm reading and I'm like, I don't enjoy this as much. It's so upsetting for me.
Do you finish the book though?
What do you mean?
If you're reading it and you're like, I'm not really enjoying this.
Sometimes I used to always finish them. Now I don't. Like the other day I read Babel and I loved the first like 400 pages. So and then there was like 200 pages left and I was like, I don't like it anymore. And
What
I
an
just
investment.
I know.
doesn't
Wow.
matter the book. I
Yeah.
still enjoyed that. Right? So I'm reading another book by the same author now and I was like, I'm gonna love it because I love books now. So I'm just so sad.
Do you write a review if you haven't finished a book?
Do I write a review?
Like like there are like review websites.
Oh no.
I see people all the time.
Oh, I do that. I put it down. I'm like, I didn't like it.
done.
No,
But
but I
I
still
was
think
doing
it's
all the
worth
time.
reading the
Oh.
Yeah, and I documented. I'm like,
You
I
did
got
like
page 6. I did it.
But like I see like on Goodreads and I was like, scoff. I see people that will write a review and it's like, oh, I hated this book. I didn't even finish it. 2.5 stars. I'm like, 2.5 stars? You didn't finish the book.
Yeah.
2.5
That's not
stars?
fair.
No, really. I recently read one and it was about domestic abuse,
Mm.
and clearly I was like, clearly this is so well written that it was so eerie to read. I could not finish. Like I was halfway through and I was like, you're a great writer. I can't do this anymore. Everyone else can read it.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I like that on like some movie websites you can leave a review even without leaving a rating.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. I would never.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think on. I don't actually like Goodreads because it's like connected with like Amazon.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't even know anything else I can use to like look up book reviews and catalog what I've been reading so I can look back on it.
I have my own book
You do.
that I do like, not a review.
Mm.
Sometimes it's like a summary if I
Mm.
feel like it's worth summarizing, more for like nonfiction. Otherwise, it's like what I liked about it. Sometimes there's one thing in the book that
Mm.
really connected to my life and it'll end up being just like a journal entry.
Mm.
But I have a book of like pages and pages of that.
That's really cool. I like that. I like to write a review. Read reviews, actually. I like to read reviews. So how about you? What did you?
Last but not least, okay.
I'm gonna record you.
No, 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 I'll be going quiet. No, okay, just wait. So I'm not a musician, but this is called Sally Nicky. So it's about my new motorbike that I bought this fall.
You're a motorbike rider.
Sally Nicky is a they, and their full name is Sally Nicky Sarong. Is that
Sound
love?
like love?
Love,
Nice.
yes, Sally Nicky Love. So, I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Too fast?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to read it and then
Of course,
you
go
can
for
help
it.
me with it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so cherry red and shiny.
Cherry red and shiny. Go for it.
My sweet smooth baby.
Oh.
2 wheels, the wind and me.
Oh yes.
You're more reliable than a Chevy.
Cherry red and shiny.
My sweet smooth baby.
My sweet, sweet baby.
2 wheels, the wind and me.
2 wheels, the wind and me.
More reliable than a Chevy.
You all have written your first song. And I've recorded it so I can send you I can send you the clip if you want. Privately to you if you want. I can send you your clip and you have your first song. Because the whole point of this was so you would write a song. Yeah. I have a jam club I'm the manager of a jam club. Where anybody of any level, any instrument can join. It's just for enjoying being with other musicians, singing, playing the shaker. Yes, you can play the shaker, or whatever instrument you like or play. I have like a bunch of ukuleles and things at home that I sometimes bring up extra for people to come. But if you're interested in joining, if on like a cold or rainy day, near like Beyond or another cafe, they usually leave the park.
Everyone, I have to go now.
We just finished. Thank you
Oh,
so
you
much.
finished? Oh,
Well,
I
we
mean,
start with my.
okay, yeah, feel free, after this, it's a networking session. Feel free to chit chat some more. We close at 9, so you can stay
Yes,
until
ma'am.
then. So, yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank you so
organizing
much
this.
for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll see you at the next event.
Sounds good.
If you want to be the speaker, anyone,
Mm.
feel free to let me know.
Thank you
So
so much.
bye.
Take care.
Oh, these are free stickers if anyone wants to take them.
Thank you. I should have brought stickers.
Where do you guys normally meet?
So we usually meet at the park, but obviously not recently. If you want, you can use this QR code. This is for my website, but you can contact me through any media through that. Or like I'm also in the creative, Vegan Beyond Creative Cookout Talk.
There's a what? There's a creative one?
I don't know if it's maybe just the Vegan Beyond chat.
So creative.
With like 7 people on it, right?
I don't know how many people in it, but it must be a lot.
I'm not in that one.